Today I'm going to be reading The Red Moon. There once was a little gray planet that was very sad. The people living there hadn't looked after it. Despite them having all the inventions and spaceships you could ever need, they had contaminated.
Contaminated, right? Contaminated is another word for contaminated, is to pollute. Like throw trash around and don't take care of it. And that's what contaminate means. Poison it, in other words.
Contaminated the whole countryside so much with rubbish and pollution that there were no plants or animals left. One day a little boy was walking on the planet when he passed a cave and a and noticed a small red flower inside. The flower was very sick, almost dying, so the boy carefully dug up the flower with roots, soil, and everything. Then he started then he started looking for a place where he could look after it. He searched all over the planet, but everywhere was so contaminated that there was no place the flower could possibly live in. Then he looked up, up, up at the sky and noticed the moon. It seemed to the boy that that maybe the planet could survive there.
Not the planet.
The plant could survive there. So the little boy put on his astronaut suit and climbed into the spaceship. He put the he put he put the little red flower in the back and off they went to the moon. Far away from all that pollution and with the with the boy visiting it every day and tend it.
Mm-hmm.
The flower birthed to others, and these other flowers spread into other flowers. Before long, the whole moon was completely covered with flowers. That's why whenever the little boy's flowers open up for a few minutes, the moon takes on a soft red
Sheen.
sheen,
It's like a glow.
like a warning light. Maybe it's telling us if you don't look after your planet, a day will come when flowers will only be able to grow on the moon.
Good story. Okay, what do you think the moral of that story is? What lesson can you take from that story about the boy? First he looked around on the earth and it was littered with contamination and trash was everywhere. No plants could grow. All the animals had disappeared because we didn't take care of the animals. They died off. And so he found this flower in this one little place. So he took the flower up to the moon and planted the flowers and it germinated. Germinated is like what Layla was talking about, where seeds from the flower gets blown off the flower by the wind and seeds get planted in other places, and soon other red flowers started to grow all over the moon. Okay, so that red sheen, that red glow that the moon gave off from all the red flowers that grew there happily, it looks almost like a big warning sign. The story said, a warning sign to us that hey, you didn't do a good job of taking care of the earth. So what's the moral to that story? Then what lesson can we take from that story? What do we need to do with our environment?
You need to take care of your environment.
You definitely got to take care of your environment. If you don't take care of your environment, everything is going to start to get sick and die. So that's why we have to limit how many animals that we kill for food and just for hunting, for sport. We have to not dirty up our water, our streams, our oceans. We have to stop cutting down all our trees and stuff. And we have to plant more trees than we cut down because it takes trees a long time to grow, right?
Yeah.
So we need to take care of the earth because this is the only one we have, right?
Yeah.
So if we can't live on earth, where can we live?
else.
Nowhere else.
Because neither other planet has life.
They don't have life. No planets that we know. No, certainly no planets that's close enough that we can get to. There may be planets far, far away from here that might can sustain human life, but we can't get there. We don't have the technology to get there. It takes hundreds, if not thousands, of years to get there, and whoever's on that spaceship will be dead by the time the spaceship arrived there, because people don't live for hundreds of years or thousands of years. People live at most, on average, 70-something years. Okay? So very good job. So the moral to your story, Layla, was people who respect and enjoy nature live in a happy world. And also some of the values that came from your story, Layla, is respect and love is always a wonderful thing.
Yes.
And again, for yours, Dwayne, the moral was if we don't if we don't care for the environment, it could deteriorate. Deteriorate means go away, erode. And the values that we came out of it is care for your environment. Good job, guys. This is a great nature day. Very good. Give yourself a bow. Give yourself a pat on the back. Good job.